everybody, this is Taff coming in with very much an overdue Taff's Word, and I'm coming in with what I'm calling a big week, because it's a big week in my opinion for the club. That was pre-Swindon game as well, so well obviously that doesn't really mean a week, does it? That's 8 days, but I think you know what I mean. Basically the candidates have all come out for the elections. There's 6 candidates, and as soon as their manifestos come out, I'm going to do a video on the candidates and their manifestos, and I'm going to pretty much sort of dissect their manifestos. I've been doing a little bit of research for a little bit of background on them, just as a bit of a guide in case you're wondering who should I vote for really. I'm not going to do anything that's going to put anybody down. Basically just give an overview of what they could bring to the club, what they're saying they're going to bring to the club, and whether what they're saying they're going to bring to the club is important or not. I'm just going to touch on that sort of stuff really. But moving on though, Swindon, a fantastic away day. We all knew it was going to be a good day, win, lose or draw anyway, but obviously you follow the county, you're on the county to win games. And we've been quite spoilt this season with some of the games that we've won. I mean, we've beaten Coventry, we won 4-1 at home to Chesterfield, we've beaten Walsall in the Cup, and then we've gone to Swindon and won. Beating Forest Green 4-0 was pretty special as well. Obviously, because a lot of you know that I'm not too fussed on Forest Green winning 4-0 there, filled me with absolute delight. So, Swindon was a good day. We won the game 1-0. We nearly give the lead away again because they hit the bar right in the depths of stoppage time. But we held on to that 1-0 win. But it's still, the only negative that I've got is that we're still sitting on a 1-goal lead. And when you sit on the 1-goal lead, you're putting yourself in a world of shite, in my opinion. Because, first of all, if they get an equaliser and they're on the front foot, the only team that's going to be likely to win that game is them, not you. And at the same time then as well, sitting on that 1-goal lead, all it takes is one little mistake, and that's one thing we have been quite prone to this season, is these little mistakes that cost us goals. The other thing as well is taking chances. We're just not taking enough chances, so we've got to create more chances to score more goals. And I think the best form of defence, in my opinion, in this division is attack. If you're giving them an awful lot to think of defensively, they're not going to hit you with everything they've got in attack, are they really? If you sit back and invite the pressure, you're giving them the opportunity to hit you with everything. On the plus side, if you're sitting back, you're tightening up and you're not giving them the space to hit you on the attack. But then at the same time, if they throw everything at you, they're more likely to score by throwing everything at you than a little bit. We just got to be conscious of the counter attack, and that's all. If you know how to counter a counter attack, then you can push forward every game and go for that second, third goal. I mean, we didn't hold back at 2-1 against Chesterfield. We went on and won the game 4-1. We didn't hold back at 1-0 against Forest Green. We went forward and scored another 3 goals. So just goes to show this team are capable of winning games comfortably. So we've got to have a little bit more faith in those players to go out and go and get that second, third and fourth goal to go and comfortably win that game. So that's pretty much it, guys. Swindon, in a nutshell, was we got away with sitting on that 1-goal lead, but against Swindon away, it's not going to be an all-out attack game anyway. So I think it's unfair to talk about that game in the same sense as you would home to Barnet. Away at Swindon, you're going to hope to catch them out and hold on to that one goal, because you're not going to get that many chances. And as it went, we actually had a few. So if we took chances a little bit more, we might end up. Apologies for any technical fault there. Something just went mental on my phone. So so I was talking about moving on from the Swindon game. A big week, because tomorrow we have an FA Cup game, which will see us in the third round draw with all the big boys. Now, we've got into the third round once in the last however many years. I think it's been something like 30 to 40 years. We've got into the FA Cup third round once. We have a real opportunity to do it twice in the space of 3 years, which would be phenomenal. This time, we could have the opportunity to get a real big money spinner game. If we'd have made the third round last year, we would have played at Liverpool. It just goes to show how important this game is for a club like ours, fans owned, no real benefactor putting money in. We have to be our own benefactor, and we have to seize every opportunity we get to bring money into the club. And seizing an opportunity like getting into the FA Cup third round is absolutely something we should be prioritising. We should be putting everything into this game. Labardi is going to be available because of the whole yellow card after 19 games. They get wiped, so we got quite lucky there because Labardi picking up the booking in Swindon would have usually meant he would be 8 for this game. That could be the key factor for this game. Looking at it though, I mean, he makes such a difference in that central midfield, an attacking and a defensive difference. He is the all-round midfielder. I call him the Steven Gerrard of League Two. The reason being because he can score goals, he can pick out a pass, he can attack and create, and then he can also get stuck in. He's not afraid to get stuck in. Exactly as Steven Gerrard was for Liverpool, Labardi does the same job for us. What an absolute cracking player he is. I was told that his signing last season was our marquee signing. For me, he's quite possibly one of the greatest signings we've ever made. I know that's a bit of a bold statement, but I think Labardi could be one of the greatest signings that we've ever made. As I believe in the next couple of years, Lamar Reynolds could be one of the greatest signings that we've ever made. But then that could be more for a financial reason because of the selling on sort of potential that we got in a player like Lamar, like we did with Connor Washington, and we've still been reaping the benefits of him doing what he's been doing. As he progresses in his career, he's making us money. This is fantastic. Lee Evans as well, Alan Collins and Regan Poole are all going to be doing the same. Rhys Davis and Kavanagh are going to be doing the same in their careers, and that's why the academy is such an important part of what we do. That's why we've got to keep making sure we've got the money to keep investing into that academy. And I believe that if we make a nice chunk of money out of any players that we brought through that academy, a percentage should go back into that academy to boost it that little bit more. But then that's just me. That's just me. But the people who are running the football club know how to do it. You know, they've been doing it now this is their 3rd season now. I know they're still learning as they're going along, but they're starting to get more things right than what they're getting wrong at the moment, coming under more and more criticism. But I'm not going to get into that, because the more I get into that, the more people just twist what I say and, you know, push it in my face to suit their own agenda. I'm just not interested in it anymore. Well, I'm interested in the club, I'm interested in its future, and I'm going to get behind the regime, you know, and obviously we got more people coming onto the board, going to bring a fresh approach to the table, a fresh outlook, fresh views, and it sounds all great. 5 of these 6 have got to get onto that board, and I've already got an idea who I think will get on there, and I've got an idea of 1 or 2 I think may struggle to get on there, but I believe all 6 have got a lot to offer in their own right, just from how I know them as it is now, and the sort of stuff that's been coming out on social media lately. But I'm waiting to see what their manifestos say to make an ultimate decision on who I'm going to vote for. But then, if I can provide a guide for you guys, that's going to help you decide who you're going to vote for, and you believe then that you're voting for the right people, then that's only going to be a good thing. It's something I probably should have done in the last string of elections, but there's so much controversy with it all. It's just something I didn't really want to touch. But now, looking a lot better. So today, Merthyr, they're still in the shit, but they're getting themselves out of it at the moment. A lot of people have been very generous, donated a lot of money. They've made thousands at the moment, and it's great, absolutely great. But because we're playing tomorrow, we got a free Saturday. I've pretty much done all of my Christmas shopping now. I'm thinking, well, why not go up there, put a little bit of extra money in their coffers, and I hope plenty of county fans are going to be thinking the same thing, and they're going to be up there. As far as I believe, there are going to be quite a lot of Newport supporters up there, so I hope to see many of you up there. Anyway, guys, taking enough of your time now. I'll take enough of my own. I've got a busy day ahead of me, so thanks for watching again. Thanks for the good comments. Still getting more and more good comments from you. You know, it makes me make these, because I don't particularly like watching. I don't watch them. I hate the sound of my own voice. It's not something I'm not a fan of me, but as long as there are fans of me and people like watching what I say, then I'm going to carry on doing it. So I appreciate the comments. So the only reason why I keep doing this is because of you. So give yourselves a pat on the back for that. But yeah, thanks again. And for those of you who haven't yet, there's a playlist on this channel, and it's called Taff's Tributes. Now, these videos aren't really getting many views, but for the few views they're getting a lot of likes. So, like I said, I don't watch them back because I don't like the sound of my own voice, but they're tributes on some legendary players. So I'd appreciate if you guys could go and give them a chance. I've done 3 so far: Gianluigi Buffon, Thierry Henry, and Steven Gerrard. 3 great players. Really go into the depths of their careers and their stats as well. So if you guys like that sort of thing, then it could be worth a watch. Go and find the playlist, Taff's Tributes. But anyway, thanks again, guys, and until the next time, cheerio for now, and up the county.